Warning, this podcast may cause uncontrollable laughter, side-eye stares, and questionable life choices. You're listening to The Big Party Show with Big Party and Molly.
All right, welcome to the Big Party Show, bigpartyshow.com. That's where you need to get, that's all things Big Party Show right there, including merch. There's some great shirts that we have, so if you want to support the show, buying merch and sporting it out there is the way to do it. We have some Husker shirts. You know, ask me about my cat. We had...
It works.
It works.
People will ask.
Go check it out at least.
Be prepared to have an answer.
Because you got also the Employee of the Month shirts as well. But yeah,
people will believe that you are Employee of the Month.
Yes,
it's a self-fulfilling prophecy. All you have to do is buy the shirt.
That's it. We got 15 more days, Molly, I'm not going to say you're going to get.
Stop. Just stop with the lies.
There's all kinds of mixes in there
and
now.
The hope.
I mean,
it's the thing that's so cruel is the hope.
The hope.
The fact that I live in a world where maybe you're like, nope.
No, you don't know that. See, the negativity again. See, negativity. I mean, now we have our producer Brock in the mix too. So we got tons of other people in the mix for Employee of the Month.
Unbelievable. I want to thank Heartwood Creative for creating the Big Party Show website.
Them too.
They could be, seriously, that would be fantastic. Actually, they should be Employee of the Month. Been around since 2015, behind notable Omaha events and brands like Omaha Whiskey Fest, which is coming up.
Yeah,
so Heartwood Creative did a bunch of stuff for them. So tailored solutions built specifically for each client. So think of oh man, how do I afford a big agency? You don't need to pay those big agency prices.
No.
You can get big agency results with Heartwood Creative.
There you go. Boom, bam, boom. All right. Also, bpscrasher@gmail.com. Today it's no dumb questions, and we got some other need-to-know things, including birthdays.
Today, happy birthday. Okay, so we're recording this on a Sunday. It'll air on a Monday.
Yeah. So
Sunday is the actual birthday.
And you know what? Monday is Labor Day, so yeah.
And I brought something for you.
Oh my God, look at you. You're going to eat that right in front of me. Oh my God, because look what I got. I got this. I brought me a cake.
Oh, you did?
I brought a cake. I didn't buy it. I made it. So this is a
what's on top
cake.
of it? I can't tell.
I crushed some pistachios on top of it.
Ooh.
And, so basically it's a gluten. What is that? That's one of my favorite donuts.
Yeah, it's a long john.
Long
and then look at the candle has a P on it. For party.
Oh, very nice. Yeah, so I made this cake. It's a gluten-free, dairy-free cake because of the allergies in the house. And it's very decadent. Then I put a chocolate ganache on top. Then I crushed some pistachios and put that on top as well.
Where'd you get the pistachios?
I just out of a bag.
I know, but you keep them in the house? Because I had to buy them special when I made my pistachio thing.
No, Wileen eats, she likes to eat nuts.
Good for you.
Yeah, good for me. They say a handful of nuts gets you.
Stop it.
That study just came out again.
Yep.
It's kind of like the Uranus.
From the Man Institute. Yeah. They're like, ladies.
A handful of nuts a day.
Hello. Want that heart health to happen? They're like, yeah, okay. Husbands everywhere passing along that information to the woman in their lives.
Okay. All right. So we're going to kick it off. We got to get motivated here. This is Motivational Monday too. So let's see what's going on here.
Good fucking morning, Glitter Gremlin. Today's goal: be the kind of positive that annoys miserable people. You can still tell the fun suckers to fuck off, but do it with jazz hands. Keep spreading your sunshine, my friend.
There you go. That's quick and fast and to the point. Yes.
I love it. Glitter Gremlins.
Yes.
It's just a great. My daughter calls the cat a gremlin.
Oh, really?
Yeah. She's like, "Where's the gremlin?" And I'm like, your fur brother, Murray.
Fur brother. Oh my God.
He's my fur baby.
Yeah.
So he's their fur brother.
Ah.
She's like, he's no brother of mine. He's a gremlin.
Yeah, I have a birthday song for myself too. I mean, when
Let's
it's
hear
my
it.
birthday, it is my birthday. Okay.
Yeah, you are all in.
It's your birthday, it is August. Of all the birthday months, it is the largest. I guess everyone is f***ing during Thanksgiving. Everyone is filling ovens up with things. Corned up, wine down, thick floats, bounce, bounce, spurred plum, golden brown, billowy potato mound. When relatives are all around, I'm anything except aroused. But I don't make the baby count, so I don't know what this is all about. Happy birthday. Happy birthday.
You're such a dork.
What is that?
I don't
Better
know.
yet, what?
Right.
what's
Brock
that?
approves. Got a thumbs up.
So my parents were doing it around Thanksgiving.
Let's please not.
I've never even thought of when that was going down.
Really?
Yeah. So it would have been around Thanksgiving, right?
Yes. I've given
my brother-
zero thought
so
to this.
My brother's birthday is in July.
Okay.
So yeah, so they would have been doing it around Halloween-ish.
When is their wedding anniversary?
I don't know.
You really don't?
No, I don't even know. I don't know. We never discussed any of that. I don't know. Why don't I know?
I don't
You know
know.
what happened is that first of all, they divorced
So
when I was young.
they still have a marriage. They still have a wedding day.
You don't celebrate your marriage when you're divorced.
Oh, some people
know,
do.
No, they do not. They
Oh, I do
celebrate
know
the
people that
divorced.
do.
They celebrate. They call their ex-husband or ex-wife and go,
Yes.
"Hey, happy anniversary."
Yes.
Who does that?
I know someone very well who does that. And it
Is it-
is the weirdest thing ever. And
That
yet
is
it
weird.
happens. He sends his ex-wife flowers.
Is she remarried?
No.
Is he remarried?
Yes.
How awful.
I mean,
Is that just a slap in the a punch in the gut? I've never heard
mean-
of this before.
on the wedding anniversary, calls or flowers or something. He's remarried. She is not.
Wow.
Uh-huh.
That's
I'm like,
pretty
what's
nutty.
the wife thing?
I would love to know. Do I know? I don't want to ask if I know this person.
I don't know if you do. I don't
Okay.
know. Honestly, I don't know if you do. But it is one of those things where it's like, wow, really?
Hey,
Like,
I
why
think
did you get divorced then?
exactly. I don't know that's. Do they have children together?
Yes, they do.
Okay.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Wow.
And so, I mean, it's bananas. So
Yeah.
so when you say that, like, I am telling you, there are creatures out there that
Yes.
do this.
How weird. That's okay.
Isn't
So I
that
don't-
wild?
My parents, I mean, they were civil. I think for the most part. I mean, my father, when I was in Germany, my father came all the way out there, and he stayed at the house and everything like that. And my mom was married, remarried, of course,
Jerry.
and to Jerry.
Yeah.
And but yeah, we were just so far away. And my dad, he's got German in him, and wanted to come check out, Germany, his homeland.
Which I'm surprised because your
So-
parents that was not a happy divorce. Like they were
No.
not, so the fact that existed where they made peace long enough for your dad to come overseas and visit is really astonishing.
Yeah,
Because from what you've told me, they did not.
No, it was ugly. It was an ugly marriage for the most part.
Well, that's kind of what you
You
had
know,
said, that it
yeah.
wasn't like a necessarily a functioning.
No, they didn't get along. They just didn't get along.
Isn't that funny? You're like, why did you get married?
I don't know. Well, they got along before. I don't know where it went from there. I don't.
Kids, you and your
kids
brother
probably drove them
just
insane.
ruined it.
Yeah. I just remember some of those arguments were so insane. I'm just like, wow. So it was best that they split up, but no, they didn't celebrate their marriage anniversary because
Your dad
I mean,
didn't reach out to your mom
No.
Say like, hey, remember that special day how many years ago? She's like, yeah. You know what day I also remember? The day we got divorced.
Yes, exactly.
There was
I'm
that day
happy.
too.
Yeah,
You're not calling and celebrating that one.
So
I
yeah,
sent
it
you a little
doesn't.
special something.
So yeah, I don't know when they were married. I don't know. I just don't know. I don't know most guys
Well,
that
that's
do
a little
know, so.
homework for you. Find out.
How do I
Because
find out? They're both dead. I mean,
don't you have their marriage? I mean, like,
I don't know what I have. I don't have their marriage license.
I wonder if you can look that up online.
I don't
Anyway,
know.
rabbit hole stuff. The only reason I'm asking is because you
Uh-huh.
said your brother's birthday is in July, and I'm
Yeah.
wondering if it was like it's our wedding anniversary,
Yeah.
and then 9 months later, Sweet Pete
Yeah, Sweet
comes
Pete
into the
there.
Sweet Pete comes into the
Yeah, I never
picture.
thought of that. I mean, I've never heard them, my real mother and father, but I have heard my mother and my stepfather
I
having
don't.
sex.
Why? That's not need to know information. That is TMI. I never wanted to know that.
I never
Stop
wanted
talking.
to hear that.
Stop. I shouldn't. I don't have to.
Hey, don't be like that. It's
It's
my
your
day.
birthday. It is August. Of all the birthday months, it is the largest. I guess everyone is f***ing during Thanksgiving. Everyone is filling ovens up with things. Corn up,
That's really rocking the
down,
brown.
thick clothes, pound, spurred plum, golden brown, pillowy potato mound. Relatives are all around. I'm anything except aroused, but I don't make the baby count, so I don't know what this is all about. Happy birthday.
Stop.
What's the sweet Wileen doing to celebrate her man on his
Well,
birthday?
we had the boys over. All right, so here's the deal. We generally celebrate all the August birthdays. There's a lot
Okay.
at the house with everybody. But there was just something came up, so we couldn't do it with all the
Yeah.
whole family, right? But Oliver, his birthday was like a week ago. Okay, so we had him over.
Well, you got it. Yeah.
We had him over a week ago on his birthday and made him a dinner and everything like that, right? And so
Mhm.
Wileen shot him and Colin a text message saying, "Hey, it's Mike's birthday tomorrow, and we haven't really celebrated Oliver's birthday."
You're like, yeah, we did. We had a whole dinner.
Yeah,
She's like, no, I feel like that was enough. You're like, I do.
So I'm
I'm
like,
not sharing my special day with your son who already had his special day and
I
we
know,
celebrated.
and I left it alone. I'm like, okay, and so he comes over. They all come over to celebrate Oliver's birthday because I think that's
Again.
all that Oliver read of the text. So they came over in hand, and I knew this was going to happen. So I said, "Hey, where's my gift or my card?" And the look on their face almost was like, "Oh, it's your birthday?"
They're like,
my
oh,
birthday.
right. Aren't you
Yeah.
a little too old to be getting cards and presents? You're like, no, it's my special stinking day.
Yeah.
And I want some recognition. Like we recognized yours a week
Twice.
ago, and apparently we're
Twice.
doing it again. I am petty and small, and I want a card.
Yes. They didn't even say happy birthday. I'm like,
Oh,
they may have later on the fact, but I just think it got lost in the text, and we're celebrating Oliver's birthday again. And then Colin came over, and he didn't have card in hand either. So it's like, I don't know.
Okay, so
That's
I have
the
a
life of
funny-
That's a life of a stepfather. That is the life of
You're
a
forgotten
stepfather. Yes.
extra. Well, so
Unless
here's this.
something
I'm an
is
actual
needed,
mother
but-
and an
yeah.
actual wife. You're going
Okay.
to love this.
Yeah.
So yesterday we're in the car and Peter's like, hey kids, do you know what Monday is? And they're like, Labor Day. He's like, yeah, but what else is it? And they're like, Mom's birthday.
Oh, no.
And I was like, huh. Well, it's actually Tuesday. So y'all lose.
Yeah.
Like everyone in the car is like, Monday's Mom's birthday. I was like, well, it isn't. I mean, we can celebrate twice, but I would like to point out that you don't actually know when my birthday is. And then they're all like scrambling. They're like, no,
Yeah.
because No, because Sunday's the 1st. And I was like, no, there's 31 days in August again this year.
Yeah.
Not a surprise. It's not like a leap year where there's all of a sudden that extra day and you're like, oh, right. You're like always 31 days in August.
Yeah. Wow, that's funny. I mean, I spent a good chunk of my life reminding those boys as they were growing up because they were young
About their mom's
about
birthday?
their mom's birthday, and I'd always be like, get a card, make a card, do whatever you got to do. And they always said, Mom doesn't like cards. I'm like, no, she's only saying she doesn't like cards to be nice to you.
You don't feel bad.
Yes. So you need to get cards. And so to this day, they get cards and flowers.
Good. You're a good man.
Yeah. And I get nothing.
Yep.
And that's
okay. You and me both.
Yes. That is 100% fine. That's probably why I just do what I do on my birthday, not just tell everybody it's my birthday.
I hide in a hole.
Yeah.
It's so dark and deep. I don't come out.
For my birthday is this. This is what I want. I want everybody listening to tell somebody about the show and get someone to listen to the podcast, whether it's Apple or Spotify. That's all I want.
Yes.
That's it. Okay.
That's a good birthday present.
Today. And then go on our Facebook page and Instagram and like it. That's all we want.
And wish you a happy birthday.
And of course, wish me a happy birthday.
And of course, wish you a happy birthday.
Hey, I went to the Husker game.
How was it? Thursday.
It was the ride down there sucked.
Oh, the construction.
It was just, I didn't understand why the interstate was. I mean, there'd be miles of road that was one lane, and it's like a new highway.
Really?
So now we have gridlock, and it took over 4 hours to get there, which isn't bad still. I mean,
that's way longer than it usually takes to get to KC.
Yeah, I know, because it took under 2.5 to get home the next day. So yeah, the ride there sucked, but getting there, we were regretting about things that purchases and stuff like that. And I said, spend $1,000 on these tickets and parking. Right. It was worth every dime in the end.
Oh, good.
Yeah, I mean,
nothing's worse than like showing up and being like, no, seriously, this was a waste. Like, I wanted it to be good for you. I mean, we were teasing you about it, but like, you want to show up and have it be awesome.
Yeah, it was. And we were up front. We were very front row, seat 1 and 2. And the crowd was so deafening.
Yeah, it seemed like
I've never heard a crowd that loud. I actually, when I got home, I watched a good chunk of the game, and television does not do it justice by any means. You can't even think straight. It's so loud, Molly. And that's what Cincinnati coach and their players said. They said, "Oh my God, that completely threw us for a loop."
That's wild.
I mean, it was nuts because I think the only people that were there for Cincinnati was like 10 people and the band. It was their home deal.
And Travis and Taylor, they were there for Cincinnati.
Yeah, I know.
They were not there for Nebraska.
I saw them all. I could see them from where I was at. And, they're on the field and stuff like that. Not Taylor. See, I didn't know Taylor was there until the next day.
Yeah, she was laying low.
Yeah, she was laying low. And I don't know what. Because it wasn't on the boom, the big screen.
Oh, okay.
They showed Travis.
All right.
Quite a bit. And I think they showed Patrick and his wife, Brittany, for Patrick Mahomes for a brief second as well. But not once was there a Taylor. So when I'm seeing all these photos that night, I was like, this is totally Photoshop. This is AI. There's no way.
She was there.
I saw she was in fact there. But she just looked bored. She's supporting her man. Yeah. It's not like she's watching. She doesn't care about those two teams. No. So she was just supporting her man in the end.
Like, she's just like, I'm here. Like, it's like a work function. Yes. And you're the spouse. You're like, I'm here. I'll make small talk, but like, I'm not really extending myself.
Yeah.
Well, and she was busy. So that was Thursday night. And then Friday night, she was in Nashville because it was Brittany Mahomes' 30th birthday that they were celebrating.
Okay.
So they were all like, they took a private jet and flew to Nashville and had a big 30th birthday party. Yeah. On Friday.
Because everybody was giving, throwing some shade out there because Patrick Mahomes and Brittany left early. you know.
Well,
And
they've
Patrick,
got kids, and if she's heading out for her
I know
30th,
that.
yeah.
That's I didn't know that. The first thing I thought is they have kids because everyone was kind of like, well, Patrick, why is he bailing on Raiola? You know, because they're, you know, buds and mentors and
Right.
stuff like that. And I said there had to be something going on.
Yeah.
I mean, everyone was looking for a reason to be mean. And then did you see the Huskers, Herbie the Husker and Taylor?
Yes.
Oh my God.
That went viral.
That went viral. So basically,
And people were kind of giving it some, like, people were like, "Are you guys making fun?" And I didn't think so. I thought it was like just a cute.
Well, they said,
but some people thought that it was like giving shade.
well, they said this when they posted that. They said that change of plans or something like that. Basically, because the Huskers beat Cincinnati, Taylor's now going to get married to Herbie the Husker. That was kind of what they were alluding to as a joke. Then all the Swifties went crazy.
How
So
dare you,
Huskers-
Nebraska?
So the athletic department had to take it down. They didn't have to. They said it was overshadowing the win and the football team, this whole thing. And then now the Swifties wanted the poor person who put it up for fun to get fired.
My God.
It
Heads
was
will
stupid.
roll. You're like,
Yeah.
keep it on the rails, Swift Nation.
Yeah. So yeah, it was a good time though. Everything was fun. It's amazing how many people you see.
Yeah,
You
because
know.
well, a lot of Nebraskans show up. I mean, it's not that far. It's close enough that, and it's a big enough occasion that you want to go. I mean, Nebraska at Arrowhead, like what an opportunity.
Yeah, absolutely. I don't know why a lot of Cincinnati didn't show up.
It's
I mean,
further.
It literally, I think that stadium holds like 76 or something, and it was like 70,000. I mean, 73,000. It was that many people. You
yeah,
know?
but it's 2.5 hours. I mean, barring
Well,
construction, but it's like
yeah.
2.5 hours from Nebraska to get down to KC. Where I mean, with Cincinnati, that's a flight. You know,
Is
you've
it?
gotta-
I don't know how far that is. I
Oh,
didn't even
yeah.
look it up.
I
'Cause
mean-
when we were sitting there or standing there in the band, it was towards the end of the second quarter.
Mm-hmm.
The band gets up and they're sitting, they're waiting, they're right in front of us, and they smell. They smelled so bad.
Why?
And all a bunch of dorks. They smelled like funk.
Stop it. They're all a bunch of dorks playing musical instruments like losers. What is wrong
No,
with
not
you?
losers, just nerds. They're not losers. They're just a bunch of nerds. They you know.
What is this?
Outfit.
You're like still holding on to your alpha football high school self. You're like, dorks. You're like, dude, how old are you?
Well, one of them looked up at us.
Tuba.
So yeah, so one of them looked up at Wileen and I and said, "So how many? What'd they say? How many miles did you drive to get here?" All snarky like. I'm like, dork.
You're like, listen, in another life, I would have beat you down. You would have been stuffed in a locker. They're like, how old are you? Can you even move?
Yeah.
Did you have to get help? Did we have to get one of the docents to come and help you back up the stairs to get out of here?
Yeah. Well,
You're like, I
congratulations.
will end you.
Congratulations. So anyway, all right, we got the word of the day. Are you ready for the word of the day?
I am not,
Okay, here we
but
go.
I will be.
Hold up! It's time for another poop word of the day! Today, instead of saying you're going to go take a poop, just say you'll be back in a flash after the stink splash.
Stop
Yeah.
it. Sick.
Yeah.
The stink splash. The fact that there's a splash, you're like,
Oh, come on. Like, we had a splash.
let's not. Ask Wileen about the stink splash. Oh, suddenly we don't want to talk about it.
Yeah, we don't
Suddenly
talk
you're
about
like,
that stuff.
nope.
We do not talk about that stuff.
I
All
know
right, Abe,
still.
Is there any A-list stuff going on?
So
What's going
I
on?
just talked about the fact that like Brittany Mahomes turned 30 and Taylor was there, her new bestie
30.
forever. Selena Gomez celebrated her bachelorette party down in Cabo.
I forgot she was getting married.
Yeah, she's getting married next month, like September,
Okay.
to Benny Blanco.
I like him.
But his name's Benjamin Levin.
Okay.
And so they had all these cute, I mean, they rented this house in Mexico in Cabo, and it was so cool. They put like balloons that said bride above her bed, and then they had like Mrs. Levin in balloons like in the living room and stuff like that. Looks like they had an amazing time. But it's like her real friends. Like
Okay.
it wasn't like Taylor Swift and, Zoe Saldana. I mean, it was like real people that probably have known her since grade school. You know what I mean? Like
Okay.
your actual girlfriends. So they celebrated that. It looked amazing. She had a bunch of different cool outfits that cost a gajillion dollars. Like they went all in with like a sash and like a veil that Selena Gomez was wearing that said bride to be on the back of it. That was probably the cheapest thing she wore. I think it's like retails for $16 as
Okay.
opposed to like the sequins and pearl halter dress that she wore that's like $1,500.
Where are they getting married? Is there any details?
I don't
on
know.
any of that
I mean,
stuff
it will
yet?
be A-list. Like, even though there weren't A-list people at her bachelorette party, there will be A-list people at the wedding. So I
Okay.
guess security's been an issue. Like, you'll see
Ooh.
Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce at the wedding.
They'll be
But
there.
yeah,
Of
they'll be
course.
there.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they're
of
buds,
course.
aren't they?
I just don't know where the wedding's going down. And then the kind of the sad celebrity news is Lil Nas X.
Mm-hmm.
So last week on April 21st, he was arrested. He was spotted like walking down Ventura Avenue, first like in his underwear, and then like I think he stripped out of it and was like naked
Yeah, he
and
OD'd on some
singing. And
drugs. Yeah.
well, I don't know. Then they're
He's
talking
on
that back.
something.
They were taking that back though about the OD. He might have been on
Okay.
something, but they were taking back like the OD.
Yeah.
But he is like up on what is it, 4 felony charges. He
Yeah.
pleaded not guilty. They had the arraignment. He pleaded not guilty, but he is, like he is in jail. And so the deal is that he punched a cop like twice.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
There's a felony right there.
So unlawfully forced violence, injured 3 cops, prevented 4th cop by using violence to stop him from doing his job, which was probably, bringing him into custody.
Yeah.
He's 26.
say he's going
I
to
mean,
jail
it
for a
kind of
little bit.
it seems to me like it may be drugs, but it also rings of like he might have some mental health struggles because
Okay.
they saw him earlier that day and he was like really hot and sweaty and he was slowly like peeling off of his clothes and he'd been acting erratically earlier in the week, like weird social media posts. So I'm
Mhm.
wondering if it's a combination, if like it's mental health. And then obviously if you add in
Drugs of some
drugs,
sort.
it can
Yeah.
really ramp things up.
God.
But it was so, like his dad
sad
went
to
and saw
see.
him in jail and they were crying and he was like,
Yeah, because
he's
I
still,
saw the video that people driving by and saw and they saw close-up video. What was what's the name of that movie where Will Ferrell's running down Old School?
yes.
It looked like Old School.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that's how it looked. He was just
He's
in his underwear.
really tall. Like he's a
Oh yeah,
big
he's a
guy.
tall dude. Yeah, and he was just in white underwear, I think it was, and he was
And
just
cowboy boots.
kinda, and cowboy boots and just kind of dancing. He wasn't doing the running like Will Ferrell, but it
Yeah,
reminded me of
singing
that.
a song. I think he was singing a song by like Kanye West or something. He was singing
Okay.
while he was running and dancing. So
Yeah.
to be determined what's going to happen with that. But that's something that's
Yeah, that
kind of
sucks.
all over the place right now. Is this when we get to no dumb questions?
We have a couple no dumb questions we got to get to. We
All right,
have to
let's hear
get to
'em.
these things. All right, number 1. Why did George become popular?
Jorts?
Yeah. Why did they become popular? And second to that question is, are they here to stay? Like, I don't know if you saw Travis and Travis.
They're back. Jorts are
Kelce
back.
And his brother. His brother was wearing jorts.
Yeah.
He's dressed like a clown on that field.
Did not look, it was not a good look for him.
No, I don't know why he keeps trying to be different like his brother. You know what I mean?
I don't
'Cause
think he's trying to
doing
be
it
different like his
wrong.
brother. I think he's trying to be different like, I'm just
Like his
whatever, I'm a
own.
dad.
No, that's a weird look. Anyway, so after I saw that, I told Wileen, I was like, why don't I just wear jorts?
And she was like, well, no.
Yeah, she was.
Moving
She
on to
said,
the next topic.
once you put them on, you're not going to like them because she said you don't like to wear jeans anyway. And I am seeing jorts more and more.
You don't
back.
like to wear things with buttons and zippers.
No, I don't.
No.
I need to have some flexibility in the leg room also,
Mm.
in the crotch area. So no, I don't. But Peter used to have, your husband used to have
Yes.
jorts, but not cut off jorts, right?
No.
Okay.
Tailored jorts.
Yeah.
He's still, so when we got married, we went to Hawaii for our honeymoon. And in between the wedding and the honeymoon, we went to Chicago. We took a day or two to like go through stuff and pack before we left for our honeymoon. So we're in Chicago and he's packing. And he has this beach tank top that he still has. Like it's like his go-to beach tank top. So he was packing that. And then he was getting ready and he was packing his jorts. And I was like, listen, we're married now. One of these has to go. And he was like, aha. And I was like, no, I'm not kidding. Like, this is Sophie's choice time.
Yeah.
Either you keep the tank top or you keep the jorts, but we can't have both. And
So he would wear both of them at the same time.
Yes.
That feels like such a Taylor Swift move to me for some reason.
Oh my gosh. And
Like,
so
eventually she's going to go to Travis after they're married and they're going to say the same thing. She's like, we're married now.
we're married. We have certain standards in which we need to adhere, and jorts don't make the cut. So he, keep in mind that this is 2007. No one was wearing jorts. I was like, what decade did you get these in that you're still holding on to them? He's like, I love these. I've had them forever. I'm like, yeah, you did, because they don't sell them anymore. And there's a reason. They're not in style.
So what did he choose? Because I'm telling you,
So he chose the tank top. He still wears the tank top. I mean, it's his, like, it is his beach wear. So he got rid of the jorts.
Like he does not have them in.
Like he does not have the jorts anymore. And I hear about it at least once a year. Like he's like, I mean, you know what would go perfect with this outfit? I'm like, don't say it. He's like, jorts.
Jorts it is.
I'm like, you had a choice. You picked the tank top. He's like, the fact that I had to choose. I was like, well, I mean, you could have pushed back. It would have been awkward going on your honeymoon by yourself because we're getting divorced because you won't. But he still brings up the fact that he does not have those jorts. And now that they're back in style, it's paralyzing. He's like, I see jorts all over the place. I'm like, well, now, I mean, but it's been 20 years, Peter, since we said goodbye to your jorts. Like you had to wait 20 years for that to come back around. Go buy a new pair then if you feel that strongly about it.
Well, is he going to buy another pair?
No, because he knows how much I hate them.
Why do you hate them so much?
It's just, there's something about it. There's something about it. I can't, it's just a reaction I have. There's something about jean shorts on men that is just so strange to me. I don't know. I can't, it's completely irrational. Nobody come at me for this. I am not defending this irrational, like, preference that I have. I'm just saying this is how I feel.
Okay.
Sometimes we can't explain how we feel. We just feel that way.
I'm with you. Every time I see him, Brock, you look like a jorts type of guy. Do you got jorts? Yes or no? Head? No, he doesn't. Okay.
No, of course he doesn't.
All right.
He's a decent human being. Look at that handsome face. He's not wearing jorts. I know. Look at you. He's not wearing jorts.
Look at you.
I dated a guy that wore jorts.
I used to wear jorts.
I'm sure you did.
I mean, it was
back when you had your mullet and you were playing football and picking on the band kids. This is what you need to realize. You don't have jorts. You don't have hair. Stop picking on the band kids.
Well said.
I'm just saying that should be the tier. You're like, check, circle. You're like, no, that band needs to be a check too.
Yes, it does. Okay. Oh my God. All right. So you ready for What the Wileen?
Oh my God, what has she got now?
Yeah, here you go.
If
All
it's
right.
mayonnaise guy, I swear.
Poop facts that will wipe you away. Part 4. George Clooney once cleaned his roommate's cat's litter box for 4 days, then pooped in it himself, causing the roommate to think it was from his constipated cat. In 2009, a man on trial in San Diego brought a bag of poop into the courtroom, smeared it on his lawyer, and then threw the remainder of the poop at the jury. Some of the shooting stars we see are actually astronaut poop burning up in the atmosphere. Share this video with someone who is always pooping. They'll probably watch it while pooping.
All right, I'll stop it there.
Please. Why? Because it gets worse? It must get really bad if you're stopping it.
Well,
the smell of books makes some people need to poop really bad.
Really, does
Dubai
it?
has no sewer system. They use poop trucks to haul the entire city's poop away.
Stop.
Doctors are transplanting poop from healthy people into the stomachs of people with certain illnesses, and it's healing them at a rate of 91%. In 1961, the Italian artist Piero Manzoni filled 90 tin cans with his poop, labeled it artist's shit, and sold them. In the early years of the 20th century, horses were causing so much pollution with their poop that automobiles were seen as the green alternative.
Stop it.
the more you know.
No. 96% of that video is absolutely false. There might be like one little tidbit.
Now
You're
the
like,
George
huh.
Clooney thing is right. The George Clooney thing is right.
It is not.
Yes.
He cleaned a litter box for 4 days and then pooped in it.
To mess with his roommate. Yeah, that's totally a George Clooney move.
No. George Clooney is a decent person.
Oh, come
He is a
on, just feel like it.
non-jorts wearing,
Oh,
decent
come
human
on.
being.
The smell of books.
I don't get that. Like, okay,
You
what?
smell a book and you have to. Feel
I
the
don't
need to-
know.
I don't know what that is.
Maybe that's the reason why you don't have any books in your house.
Yeah,
You're
it
just
could
afraid
be.
of pooping your pants
Um,
every 2 seconds.
So no, all that stuff. Those are poop facts. Those are 100% poop facts.
Mhm.
So send that to somebody, and like they said, most likely that person's going to be watching this video.
You never use
That's
any of the videos I send you. You never use any
Those
of
are cat
those.
videos.
Not always. Sometimes there's other stuff.
Some weird stuff. Yeah. I
Yeah.
know, but this isn't what the Molly. This is
No,
what the
way to make a
Wileen.
segment about your wife. So she's just primed to be employee of the month. I see what you're doing. You're not
Oh,
that clever.
I never even thought of that once.
What?
I never
What
thought
the
of that
Wileen?
once. It's what the Wileen.
And then you're
Someone
using this
actually
as
messaged.
cover to just do horrible stuff. Poor Wileen.
No, not poor Wileen. We actually got a message from somebody who at BPS Crasher that loves that segment. They've been listening for a while. They said that this is from Amy. She's happy about the podcast. She's happy this is going on, blah, blah, blah. Anyway, it says, I love the new What the Wileen. My husband sends me similar things throughout the day. My exact thought is so keep being awesome. So yeah, Employee of the Month candidate. I didn't even think of that.
Oh, yeah, of course not. It never even crossed your mind.
That does not get you Employee of the Month.
Nothing does. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. So I might as well just be my cruelest self because I can't win no matter what.
That's not true. That's not true. Hey, what's going on with this Cracker Barrel dilemma? What is the hell is
They're
happening?
back to old timer. That is just
Was that like a bit that they did to try to get
no.
people?
It
I
was
saw people
not
that
a bit.
upset.
They were
And
that
then
they were
an
that
ex-
upset.
An ex-worker, because everyone's like, it's like this home good cooking. Some employee is saying, oh, no, it's not like home cooking. It comes in on a truck, frozen.
And we just heat it up.
And we heat it up. That's what it is.
People feel really strongly about that brand. So I
Yeah,
was
they
surprised
do.
that they were going to change the logo anyway. I mean, they're kind of a stodgy old restaurant. Like, why would you reinvent the
Why?
wheel?
Because it wasn't even only that, it was also everything else,
Well, there's all sorts of other stuff that goes along with it. I mean, trust me,
Because
they have a
remodeled the
very
inside.
complicated relationship with a lot of social issues. So it definitely
Like
opens
what?
them up to, pardon?
Like what? What?
They've historically, I mean, they're trying to course correct, but they've historically been very anti-LGBTQ
Oh,
plus.
they have. Oh, that's
Yes. And
okay.
so they've tried to incorporate more acceptance in that. And there's been pushback a little bit from the fan base.
Okay.
Most people don't care. Most people don't know. They don't care. It's a restaurant. They go to it. They eat. They love it. And there's
Yeah.
people that are socially aware. I mean, if you pick at any brand, you're probably going to find something in there that doesn't resonate with you.
Sure. I can't remember the last time I ate at I can remember the last time I ate at a Cracker Barrel because their food is unique. It has its own flavor, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, I
But
mean,
it's been a
listen, if
long,
you're
long,
looking
long
for
time.
chicken fried steak, mashed potatoes and corn, smothered in
Yeah.
gravy, Cracker Barrel like pops to my mind. You know what I'm
Sure.
saying? Like
Yeah.
if I were looking for that kind of, I just don't know where a lot of them, it's kind of like they're in remoter locations. Like they tend to be off of interstates. You know what I mean? Like you don't necessarily see a Cracker Barrel like in town. Like it's like
No,
on your
they're
way to
always off the
somewhere. They're
interstate.
always
It
off the
seems like
interstate,
it.
it seems
Oh
like.
God, you're right. It's like a truck stop.
Yeah, it's so when I was
Huh.
touring, there were usually 8 of us in the tour company. And so in order to make things fair, when we would go on really long, like month-long tours, everybody got at some point to pick a restaurant to eat at because a lot
Yeah.
of times you had to all eat together. And there was one guy in the touring company who loved Cracker Barrel. And so whenever it was his turn to pick, we would eat at Cracker Barrel, which is fine. I mean, like it's fine. I mean, we had another guy where if he always got to pick, we always ate at Red Lobster. Period.
Okay.
Full stop. So I mean, everybody had their
Both
thing.
similar type restaurants, in my
Yes.
opinion.
But like if you're touring,
Yeah.
that's the thing is that you're going to go to most likely chain restaurants because it's not like if you're in the middle of Colorado or if you're in the middle of Kentucky, like if you're going to find someplace, it's going to be like Olive Garden,
Okay.
you know?
Yeah.
And so this guy, whenever he got to pick, it was always Cracker Barrel. He was from the South. And he's like, I just love their cooking.
Wow.
And I'm like, that's fine. Like
It makes
everybody,
me want to go though. It's been a while since I've been. There's
Mhm.
got to be something. It does make
they have
me
like the
wanna
general
go.
store there too. Like you go in and it's the general
They said they're
store and they've
not
got
getting
like
rid of that
candles
stuff.
and stuff. I always remember that.
Because
And then
they
it was
changed
dark
up
wood.
Yeah, well, they changed up a lot of that. The
Oh,
inside
did
of
they?
it. Yeah, that's where it all started. This whole debacle, this whole thing started with them remodeling the inside, getting rid of those old dark chairs and getting more modern
That's
in there.
silly.
But they said this is how stupid it is. They said, "Oh, we're going to keep the rocking chairs out front."
You got to.
You got to. I mean, and then also the store, all the little store and the knickknacks. They just
Yeah.
tried to clean it up a little bit, and that's when people started getting upset. And when they took that old man off the sign,
Mm-hmm.
I can't remember what his name is.
Old timer.
Old time.
That's his name. Old timer.
He doesn't have a name.
No, he's just old timer.
Okay, all right. Well, when they took him off, that's when everybody freaked out.
Well, no, they totally
So-
changed everything. They took everything off and then they made it just the words in like a
Cracker
barrel
Barrel.
shaped thing. Like it looked stupid. I didn't understand why they did it. I'm not angry and shaking my fist in like a kind of like, why do you got to destroy everything kind of way? My thing is like, why would you spend any amount of money changing a logo that is your logo? You know what I mean? Like it's like when Wendy's updated their logo, they still kept Wendy. They just updated. So I would get it if like they wanted to update and still use the old timer. But the fact that they took it all away and just had the words Cracker Barrel, I was like, this is stupid. Plus, know your base.
That's who it is. The old timer is his name is in fact Uncle. This is like fun facts. That's what I thought because I kept saying Uncle Herschel. So that old timer guy is named by the name of Uncle Herschel. I don't know the background of Uncle Herschel, but apparently he's something of something when it comes to Cracker Barrel. I'm glad you didn't know that.
They just keep talking about old timer. And I was like, yep, that's what he is. He's just an old guy sitting next to a barrel.
Yeah, sitting in a wood chair. Oh, we got another question here. I remember you guys saying both your birthdays are coming up, so that means you're Virgos. You're a Virgo,
Yes.
correct, too, right?
Yeah.
What's the weirdest thing about being a Virgo? I mean, you're the pro on this stuff. Is there a weird thing? What are Virgos? What are
So
I mean,
Virgos are earth signs.
okay.
They're very gosh, it's tough. So they're not stubborn, but they are perfectionists.
Okay.
They do not like to settle for anything less than perfect. And they
Okay.
expect that in themselves, but also in others. So the hardest thing
I could
about
say that.
knowing a
Me.
Virgo
That's
is
me
the
all
fact,
day long.
yes,
Yeah, that is me all day long.
the hardest thing about knowing a Virgo is the fact that like they're holding you up to a standard. You can't be mad at them because they're like, I'm holding myself up even to a higher standard. So what I'm asking you to do is like nothing compared to what I'm asking myself to do. And they
Yeah.
also just don't understand why you would do something and not do it well. Like there's that idea of like,
I don't.
well, I mean, what's the point of doing something if you're not going to commit 150% to doing it?
I don't understand that.
Right.
That is spot on me. I don't understand why you would do something half-ass. I mean, you know, and a lot of it comes from being my father, you know, giving me my advice growing up and stuff like that. But because he was a perfectionist, but he was also born in December 31st.
Yeah, he's
I
a
don't know what-
Capricorn. Forget about it. Oh my
What is it?
God.
Yeah, he was hard.
Stubborn. There's a reason that they're a goat. You are dealing with, they're like, nope, this is just the way it is. And the way I do it is the right way to do it. And if you're
Okay.
not doing it my way, then you're doing it wrong.
Okay, I'm
You're
not
like,
that
oh
way.
boy.
Yeah,
Huh?
I'm not
No.
that way. No, I'm more so. It's like, why start the race if you're not going to finish it?
No,
And
absolutely.
most people quit when they're on the 1 yard line. They don't even know it. And I mean, I just that's why you just got to keep going.
If you
Keep
put a
trudging,
Virgo
so.
on something, it's
Mhm.
going to get done.
Sure.
And it's going to get done well.
Okay.
I mean, Virgos are not like casual. So that would be the biggest like annoying trait about Virgos, probably for non-Virgos, is the fact that they just have this uncompromising spirit when it comes to tasks or life ventures, you know?
Okay. All right. So now that we're here, I need to know what Wylene's is born on 11.
Oh yeah, she's a Scorpio.
She's a Scorpio. Why do you
Mhm.
say that?
Oh. Wiley.
Wiley.
Still waters run deep.
What does that mean?
They're a scorpion for a reason.
Okay.
That sting. Mm-hmm. You do not want to cross a Scorpio.
You
do
don't?
not want to get them mad. They're a slow burn, but once they're there, forget about it.
She is a slow burn.
Uh-huh.
She is a slow burn. I've made her
She's like,
mad once.
okay, until she's not okay.
Yeah.
And then watch out.
Yes, you remember what happened
Uh-huh.
a month ago. I
Yeah.
didn't come home. I didn't want to leave. And that
They
was a slow
don't, they
burn.
keep their own counsel. They're very mysterious. They keep their own counsel. You won't hear a lot of complaining out of them. You won't
Nope.
hear a lot of
That's
they keep it all
crazy.
to themselves.
Okay.
And so that's the thing. It's really hard to tell when something's wrong with a Scorpio on account of the fact that they're not letting it show. And then all of a sudden it's just they're done. And you're
Okay.
like, well, where did this come from? And they're like, well, I've been stewing on this for months. You just didn't know. And now
Now you
finished.
know.
Yeah, exactly. Now you know. And then it's too late. You're like, well, what can I do? And they're like,
It's
too late. Mm-hmm.
I
Yeah,
think
the Scorpios are tough. Scorpio women.
are tough.
Mhm.
Okay.
They're
all
also
men. It's a-
very they're very sexual.
Okay.
So that's another thing about them. They're very
Okay.
I'll just leave it at that.
Okay.
That's just where I'll leave it.
Okay. Are Virgos very sexual?
Privately.
Privately, like they masturbate
They're very
a lot.
well, that's the thing. Virgos are very private.
So they're masturbating, is what you're saying.
No.
Okay.
They could have a million lovers, you would never know.
Oh, really?
Mhm.
Look at those Virgos go.
Yeah.
It's like
Virgos
they're-
are very much like I don't share and I also don't advertise. Like
Okay.
which I feel very much like that.
Okay.
I feel very much like
Oh, you don't
I have
share
had
anything.
complete relationships that my family knew nothing about.
Okay.
Like where I was like something and it would come up and they'd be like, "What do you mean?" I'd be like, "Well, we dated for like a year." They'd be like, "You dated somebody for a year?"
And you never brought him about?
Mm-mm.
Did he ever ask, like, can I meet the family? Or did guys, I've never
No, guys
asked that.
guys
don't
are
do
easy to
that.
put off that way.
Uh-huh.
It would be hard if you were, I mean, women are much more like, "Why aren't I meeting anybody?" Guys are much more like, "I don't care." You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
And also,
'Cause I know
there's also
girls-
like the compartmentalizing of life. Like there's the part like when my parents came to town, I wasn't telling the guy that my parents were in town.
Yeah.
You know, it was kind of one of those things where it's like, "Oh, I got stuff and things this weekend, but I'll catch you on Monday." And that's like because my family's in town and I don't want to make up excuses for not seeing you.
And that's a Virgo, right?
Kinda, yeah. I mean,
Okay.
Virgos are just very private.
Okay.
They're not gonna like tell you their deepest, darkest secret. They're
I'm
not
not.
going to they're not gonna cry on your shoulder.
I'm not private by any means. So
No, but you're
that's
more of a
one
Leo
thing.
that way. So August Virgos have that fire in them that the Leo at the beginning of the month has.
Yeah.
Where September Virgos are more like the Libras, so they've got a little bit more of that balance.
Okay.
So there are differences between being an August Virgo and a September Virgo. We are different.
Okay.
You tend to be a little bit more showboaty
Yeah.
than September Virgos. September Virgos tend to be a little bit more.
What is it when someone's on a cusp? One of each.
That's because it's like you're straddling both worlds. So a
So are you
cusp is like
straddling both worlds? Or you?
no, because I'm firmly in Virgo.
Okay.
But like if you were like the 21st of September, you would be on the cusp of being a Libra. So those Virgos tend to be more like a Libra
Okay.
than a Virgo. Like I've got a cousin who is, and he's so much more of a Libra than a Virgo. And
Okay.
it's so
All
funny
right.
because I'm like, you're basically a Libra.
So that's that question. And I think that's it.
I'm a
for-
dork like that. I love this stuff.
I love the fact that you know that stuff. It impresses me a lot that you can retain all of that information. I guess when you're an expert at it and you know it.
I'm hard. Like it's really wild when you come across people that are like experts. Like it's crazy. People who go like all into star charts and stuff like that.
Do you do horoscope stuff?
I don't like, I do it like for friends, like, like this, like when we're usually out to cocktails, somebody will be like, "Oh, ask Molly," like blah, blah,
Okay.
blah, blah, blah. And so people love to hear about it and whether or not it resonates with them.
Yeah, because
Um,
Wileen said that she said we should do this some type of segment on the podcast every episode.
Oh, I would
don't know how
love
that
to
would fit
do,
in,
I
but
mean,
that-
I
find
would
it
love to do
fascinating.
more of it.
Okay.
I mean,
All
I'm
right.
definitely, I don't know if every episode, but like once a week or once a month or something like that, or every 2 weeks, because
Can you
I mean,
wear like a weird hat, a weird outfit, when we do it.
like a wizard,
Yeah.
a swami.
Yeah.
I'm like, hello,
It's just a
namaste,
segment. Yeah. You
dripping
put the
in
hat on and you're-
crystals,
Yeah.
I'm
You're a
wearing
different
chunky
person.
jewelry. You can just smell the patchouli coming through your Spotify speaker.
Yeah. Yeah. Please.
We'll see. I do like to make you happy, but
Yes.
there is a limit.
And it is my birthday.
It's
so-
my birthday.
It's your birthday, it is August. Of all the birthday months, it is the largest. I guess everyone is f***ing during Thanksgiving. Everyone is filling ovens up with things. Corned up, wind down, thick flows, bounce, spurred plum, golden brown, billowy potato mound. When relatives are all around, I'm anything except aroused. But I don't make the baby count, so I don't know what this is all about. Happy birthday. Happy birthday.
All right.
Just
I need to
crazy.
find September version. Where do I? I need
Yeah,
to
you
find
got it.
that. I
TikTok.
gotta find that. I got like
TikTok.
2 days here. before the big day is for you. Are you going to take a bite of that long dong or not?
Long dong? No.
Long John.
Not going to take a bite of the long dong.
Come on, you have a long john right there.
You said long dong, not long john.
That's what we used to call it growing up, long dongs.
And you
As a kid.
put that in your mouth?
Never thought of dongs at that point. By the way, I hate
okay.
that word dong. Isn't that a ridiculous word? It's almost as ridiculous as jorts. Dong. Want to see my dong?
No.
Ding
I don't
dong.
care I don't care if it's your birthday. No.
All right. You're not going to take a bite. Okay. You'll take a bite when we're done.
Mhm.
All right. Make sure you check out our website and get some merchant support. BigPartyShow.com. Also reach out, bpscrasher@gmail.com. And you can text us at 402-915-0962.
Want to thank people at Heartwood Park. Definitely get after that. When you go out, there's a whole pavilion that's got a bunch of lawn games. They've got Saturdays and Fridays, a bunch of different things going on. You can go to heartwoodomaha.com to find out more.
It's a good place. Everything's free. I mean, if you want to get the kids out and burn off some energy or just do a date night, they always have something going on Fridays, Saturdays, and Sundays for the community. So, yeah, get on it. Get on it. All right, we're going to get out of here. It's my birthday. Molly won't eat the long dong.
Nope.
We'll see you in a couple days. Have a great rest of your day and do yourself good.